Hello guys, it's Sam here. Today I'm going to be talking about Hims and Hers, my position, a little update video basically. Going to be talking about the earnings that literally just came out about a week and a half ago, I'd say. Also going to be talking about the new news that also has been announced that they will be unveiling their app, Hims and Hers, which is a great move for the company. I've been saying that they needed to get the app up and running so we can compete with the likes of Teledoc. There's some like snippets and stuff like that. There's an article about it. I'll just show you a bit about that, and obviously look at some analyst ratings, their thoughts for the next quarter, what Hims has given us for their Q4 guidance, and also going to be looking at some Yahoo on Yahoo, some of the analysts' thoughts for the next year or so, what they think they're going to be making in their revenue and their earnings. So obviously, first of all, we want to talk about the stock itself. The stock itself is, um, it's been down over the last month, 3.69% for the past month. I've still been buying. As of today, I have 1,877 shares. I'm down 26%. I'm still down on this one here, but I think the valuations is like really cheap for what it is. It's a growth stock, but um, you know, there's a reason why obviously Wall Street and people don't want to buy into this. I really don't know why. Maybe there are some red flags that they don't like. I can't tell you what you can and can't buy, but I definitely do like this company. I do like the direction they're going in. I think they're on the same level as what Teladoc are, but they have more of a customer, like a millennial type customer rate into it. So, more people are likely, like myself at my age, millennial or Gen Z, would be more likely to use Hims because it's more relatable, should I say, than Teladoc. But, Teladoc is more of a B2B business, which is where more of the money is at. And Teladoc, I think, is a great company, but I just like Hims and Hers more because I feel like they can expand into the B2B business. I don't think Teladoc can expand into the B2C business to consumer business. They could, but I personally think Hims is the better option for the valuation. There's not much difference in that. Obviously, Teladoc does make like much more larger revenue numbers. But other than that, we'll get into the details of the Q3 earnings for Hims. So I'll just scroll up to the top here. So obviously Q3 2021 revenue grows 79% year over year, which is great. That's a massive 79% growth year over year. That's great. So the Q3 revenue was 74.2 million, which is great. Q3 2021 ended member subscription growth 95% year over year to 551,000. Also another good figure, 95% growth on subscriptions. That's great. We like to see that. Exceeds Q3 2021 revenue guidance, raises full year guidance 2021 guidance. So they've raised guidance multiple times this year. I think every quarter nearly they've raised guidance. Don't take my word on that, but I know at least three of the quarters that they've um, or maybe two of the quarters, sorry, that they've done, they've definitely raised their guidance from previous videos. I can remember me saying that. So, this is a company that's exceeding their expectations. Maybe they're downplaying their guidance, and who knows. But the company itself is growing. It's definitely a growth stock when you have them type of figures. 95% subscription growth year over year. That's great, and 79% year over year growth on revenue as well. That's great. And it's definitely a big market share to get into, a big industry to get into. Look at Teladoc, for instance. Um, Net loss, obviously, the company ain't profitable, but it could become profitable if it wanted to. The only major concern I think most of us have is that they did spend a lot on marketing this quarter. So that is a bit of a concern, but this is a growth company. They have to obviously spend on marketing and stuff like that for them in order for them to grow and for people, to get reoccurring revenues of their subscriptions. Obviously, if subscriptions are growing, then this business is a reoccurring subscription business. So a lot of that marketing money that they're spending will be from people that will obviously be using Hims and Hers for a long time, hopefully, and they'll obviously get that money back. So therefore, it's an investment in my eyes. That's what I think anyway. So yeah, the financial outlook for Q4, so 2021, we expect revenue to be in the range of 76 to 78 million. For all I know, this would probably be higher from the past of what they've been giving us, like their projections. They've always exceeded, so maybe it might be higher. Maybe it might be 82 million they might get. Who knows? But we'll go with this conservative 76 million to 78 million for revenue for Q4. Adjusted EBITDA to be in the range of 12 million to 14 million. Full year 2021, we expect 263 million to 265 million. So obviously, that was the Q3 earnings. Q4 earnings, we'll see what happens. There's obviously been quite a few partnerships as well with Walgreens that came out about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. That was great news. They're obviously available in Target. They've also done a partnership with Amazon, so it really isn't correlating with the stock, I don't think. Therefore, that's the reason why I'm still buying more shares, because the company itself, the metrics and stuff like that, is growing, but yet the stock itself is not really growing as much. But we ain't going down as much as we are. I think at the moment we're just bouncing up and down around these numbers here. We're stabling out, so who knows what can happen for the next couple quarters or the next quarter or so. Maybe we might lift off and go up to higher numbers. Who knows? Yeah. So analysts, I'll give you the analyst ratings, the revenue estimates. Um, so obviously they gave the low estimate of 75 million, 77 million high, 77.7 million, sorry, high. For the next quarter, 76.96 million for average estimate for the revenue. 2021, this is what they're giving us, their average estimates, their low estimates and high estimates. And next year, 2022, they believe we can reach average estimates of 350 million. 345 million for their lows and 357 million for their high estimates. Yeah, so at the moment, two analysts are putting it down as a hold, one analyst putting it as a buy, and another one putting it as a strong buy. So obviously, that's quite a good rating, I would say. Average right here is a buy. So yeah, I'm happy with everything that's going on with him. Hence why I'm still buying. What else did I want to show you? So also I wanted to show you guys everything that's going on with the app. They did do an article talking about the app itself. So yeah, here's the article that they released. Hims and Hers unveils mobile platform for their over 500,000 subscription members. Now I believe this is only available in the US. I don't believe it will be available in the UK or Europe. Don't take my word on that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you guys want to go check this out, but from the pictures that I'm seeing, it does look pretty well marketed. Looks pretty clean, and I definitely think we can be competing with the likes of Teladoc now. So yeah, obviously, guys, if you want to go read this article, I suggest you do. Gives a good bit of information about the unveiling of the app itself and everything to do with that. Um, some more pictures here. I'll just show you. So a couple snippets here of what the app will look like. So yeah, it does look very well, look well managed, well presented, should I say. So I definitely think we can be competing with the likes of Teladoc now. Whether that will be the case or not, who knows? Time will tell. But yeah, guys, that was just a quick update on my position. As of now, I'm down 26%. So not much is changing with my position as itself, other than I'm getting my average down, and I'm slowly but surely buying more shares. And I think as soon as I break even on my shares, I will sell some shares when I break even, just because I have a lot of shares in Hims and Hers, and my portfolio is more towards Hims and Hers, which obviously isn't a good thing. But the valuation that it's at right now, and with the news and the metrics and everything like that, they're exceeding their expectations, stuff like that. So it makes sense for me to carry on buying. But obviously, when I break even on my shares, I will be selling some shares. But for the time being, I'm just going to keep on averaging down, get my average down as I can over time, buy as many shares as I can, with caution, of course. But other than that, guys, please like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on Hims and Hers, and if you want to go check out any of my previous videos talking about Hims and Hers, feel free to check them out. Other than that, guys, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.